Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Leigh. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today we are going to be taking a look at some holiday party outfits. I think that they would be really cute for like Christmas, New Year's, really any like wintry party that you're going to this season. And everything is going to be from Dynamite, which I know we have in Canada. I believe you can also shop from Dynamite online in the US. I'm not sure if you can also shop in person there. But like always, I will link everything that I'm wearing in this video and share the exact size that I got down in the description box. So if you're a similar size to me and you want to pick up the exact same thing, you can find that down there. Now, one of the key benefits of Dynamite, specifically if you're looking for like a little party outfit, a party dress, one, it's in the mall. So if your spouse drops on you on a Thursday that his Christmas party is tomorrow, you can go check out Dynamite in store and find these pieces. And two, they're often quite affordable. I think the most expensive thing in like the regular line at Dynamite that I saw was like $79.99. So compared to a lot of other like party dress places that you might find, I do think that most of the pieces are an okay price. Now I have 5 different pieces to show you today and it cost me just over $300 for all 5 pieces, which I think is not too bad. I'm not necessarily going to keep all of them. I'm hoping to keep at least like 2 outfits for upcoming holiday things that I'll be doing. So as always, be sure to let me know which pieces are your favorite and which you think I should return. And Dynamite does often have pretty good sales, and they also always offer some kind of like free shipping over a minimum amount spent. So if you can wait, I would always encourage you to wait for a sale, wait for a discount code of some kind. If you need it for a holiday party and you need to go grab it in person, obviously that's not always an option. But even their regular prices, I don't think that they're completely unreasonable. Now in general, when I'm thinking of like a holiday party, a little soiree, I usually tend to gravitate towards like fun textures. I like a lot of blacks and like deeper colors, especially around the holidays. So I do have quite a bit of black today, but all of it with like a little bit of a fun twist. And we also have some really beautiful little pink pieces. So we'll take a look at everything. I'll let you know if I like it, if I don't like it, the price I paid for it, and whether or not I can recommend it to you. And with that, let's get right into it with this first piece, which is the Burnout Cowl Midi dress. And I absolutely love this. I knew I would like it before I even tried it on. As soon as I saw it on the website, this is just the exact type of dress that I love to wear. Something that's a little bit slinky. I love a cowl neck. I think that it looks so beautiful and feminine. The little spaghetti straps I think look really beautiful in this. And then it does have a decently low back, which I also think looks really nice. Now it does have adjustable straps, but the straps are like pretty thin. You're not going to get any support or anything from those straps. It's more just where do you want the cowl to sit. The dress is definitely very figure hugging, which I like. I really like the way that it's cut to kind of accentuate your curves. It is a little bit looser under your bum, so unlike a true like bodycon dress, it's not going to make your bum look quite as good, but I still think that it looks really, really beautiful. It looks great at the waist. I think that it really hugs you well there. And then the thing that I think lends this towards being like a really cute like Christmas party dress or like a really fun event that you're going to around the holidays. So this is just a pretty simple double layered dress. You can see that it's 2 layers folded over each other, but then it does have this velvet floral pattern over it that really catches the light. And I think especially at a party where it's like a little more dimly lit with bright lights in a couple key places, as you're walking around, those appliques are going to be really noticeable. And I think that they just look absolutely beautiful, especially in person. I don't think they come across as well on camera, but overall, definitely a very stunning dress. I got it in a size medium and it cost me $69.95, which I think is reasonable for like a nice party dress. And I also think that this is basic enough that you could wear this multiple other times as like a date night dress or even to other parties in the future. And to complete the party look, I would probably opt for some kind of like a velvet shoe. Of course, if you don't have a velvet shoe, you don't have to do that. But I think with the little bits of the velvety finish on the dress, it'll just look really great with kind of a matching velvety shoe. This one is like a closed toe, which I prefer in the winter because I hate walking around and getting my toes in the snow. And of course, you could wear something much shorter than this because this isn't a super long dress. And then I would probably also opt to do a fun little bag in either either a pop of color or a metallic. So this little metallic gold one, I've had this for years. It was super, super cheap, but something like this just adds like a little bit of interest. You can still carry your phone and your lipstick around in your bag. You don't need to worry about it, but it's nothing that you have to worry about getting damaged, nothing expensive, because I know I'm gonna have a couple drinks at the Christmas party. And one last thing I do think I should mention before we move on, the title of this dress very much states it's a midi dress. I am 5'1". This is a maxi on me. I even have it ruched a little bit near the tummy just to make it a little shorter, but it is definitely a true full length dress on me. So I would definitely add a taller heel for me to give me a little extra height in it, but if you're taller, just know that this will probably be more of a midi and hit you at the ankles. I still think it will look absolutely gorgeous and perfect for any Christmas party. All right, next up, this pattern might look a little bit familiar because it is the same type of pattern as is on the dress, but obviously this time we're doing it in a pink sheer bodysuit, which I thought was really beautiful. So this is a thong style bodysuit and it is completely sheer. I'm just wearing like a light pink bra underneath, which I think looks pretty good. You could probably also get away with like nude or just wearing pasties as long as you got like the bigger ones. Now the arms on this bodysuit do come quite far up onto my hands, which just means that it'll be long enough to hit wrists on most people, which is nice. The neckline comes up pretty far, and then it's not a particularly high cut bodysuit. It does end like pretty much right at my hip bone, and it does have 2 different rows of clasps so that you can adjust the length of it a little bit. Now I will say, once again, I'm 5'1", I'm pretty short, and I have it at the longer length already, and it fits very comfortably at the longer length, but if you were significantly taller than me, I don't think that this would be a good bodysuit choice for you unless you're okay with just like tucking it in, which defeats the purpose of a bodysuit a little bit. Now I would say this bodysuit is pretty comfortable. It is like a pretty soft mesh fabric, so it wouldn't necessarily make you too hot, I don't think. I don't think you would be like particularly sweaty if you were wearing this to a party. And overall with the bodysuit, I would say I like it, but I don't know if I absolutely love it. I was really expecting that it was going to wow me, and I feel like I'm just kind of about it. I think it's pretty. I don't think it's nearly as stunning as the dress, though it was only $49.95, so not super expensive, and I do think that the little flower applique once again is very, very gorgeous, and I do love the shade of pink. And then next up we have a skirt that you might recognize if you follow me on LTK, because I have a skirt very similar to this in a pink pattern, which is also from Dynamite. So over the summer, I bought this skirt, which is the Laure, I'm not 100% sure, pleated skirt from Dynamite in this like crazy pink pattern. And I really loved it. So I got this one in black, thinking that it would be perfect for like a holiday party. And I do really like it. However, I think that with this shirt, it's not doing what I was hoping that it would do. Because this bodysuit is just like cut kind of square, it's not sitting flush against my waist. So I do think that it's making me, with like the skirt combo, it's making me look a little bit wider than I am because my actual waist is hidden a little bit. Like I said, I still think that it looks good, and these skirts are like really beautiful. I've worn my pink one multiple times, washed it many times, and it still looks great. So if you're in the market for like a really pretty little like pleated skirt, I do think that these are a good option. Now they are not double lined, but in my experience they are completely opaque, so it doesn't necessarily matter. And then it's just an elastic waistband, which sometimes this does tend to roll over a little bit. Now luckily this one is black, so you don't have to worry about it being super on show, but in the pink one, it's like a beige color, so it's very noticeable if it rolls over. And I will also say that these skirts, for whatever reason, run really big. Like this is the size medium. Without stretching that waistband at all, I can fit my hand right in the waistband. They definitely do not fit tight. So if you're between sizes or you have like a very small waist and you want it to sit higher, I would definitely recommend sizing down. If you're going to have it a little bit lower, like at your hips, I would just go with your regular size. Now let's keep the skirt on, but swap out for a different top and see if we like that a little bit better. Next up, we have this little Slinky cowl back top, aptly named because the cowl is at the back on this one. And I will say, I don't know if I love the cowl at the back. For some reason in my brain, the cowl was at the front, and we can try swapping it around in a minute and just see if it looks okay at the front. But I definitely like the fit of this shirt with the skirt a lot better. I do think that you need something that's a little bit tighter to your body if you're going to wear a skirt like this. Now the material that this is made of does have that subtle like shimmer to it, which I think looks great at the holidays. And I do think that the pink with like the shiny satiny black skirt looks really good. And this shirt was very affordable. It was only $29.95, which for like a cute little shirt that you're going to wear for an event, I think is a great price. But like I said, let me just swap it around and see if it's possible to wear the cowl at the front. So this is the top with the cowl in the front. I like it a lot better, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it just makes more sense to me to have the back be like just a full straight back and then the front have the little interesting detail. Definitely let me know which way you like it better and also if you think I should keep it or not. And between these two tops, I was really hoping that one of them was going to stick out to me as like looking amazing with the skirt, and I just don't know if either of them do, which is quite unfortunate. I think that this one looks okay. I don't think it looks bad. I feel like what I ideally want for wearing with this skirt is like a bodysuit of some kind, but one that is very figure hugging and one with at least like a little bit of cleavage so that it doesn't look like just super long skirt with nothing going on up top. And that's not what I'm getting from either of these. So we'll have to see. Maybe I'll need to play around with it, try some other tops. But as always, let me know what you think. And then last but certainly not least, we have this Heavenlyarn rhinestone cardigan, which was $59.95. And it does obviously have these really, really beautiful rhinestone buttons, which in my opinion mean you can never open this cardigan and it's going to be very hard to wash it. I say you would never open it because you're going to end up snagging as you try and get these big honking rhinestone buttons through the holes on the cardigan. And I don't necessarily know why they call it Heavenlyarn because I wouldn't say it's like particularly super soft. It definitely just feels like a synthetic fabric. Now it does feel thicker than many synthetics that I've had in the past, but that doesn't always mean better because one of the keystones of a synthetic sweater like this is it usually makes you quite hot, and if you are somebody that tends to sweat, this will almost certainly make you sweaty. And ironically, I feel like this looks better with the skirt in my eyes than almost anything else that I've tried, with the exception of it being black on black, which is just too much black for me if I'm not going to a funeral. I do think that the little buttons are beautiful. I really love how the sleeves fall. They are not super tight to your arms and they're quite open at the armholes. I think that that looks really good and very on trend right now. And once again, the sleeves are super, super long on me, so you don't have to worry about them necessarily being too short. Now this cardigan is like a super cropped length, like it is sitting way above my belly button, which to me means I would probably be most likely to wear this with either a higher skirt, a higher waisted pair of jeans. I don't know about you, but in the middle of winter, especially in Canada where I live, I don't want a big chunk of my midriff showing because I'm just gonna freeze. So I do think this is really beautiful. I'm not 100% sure how I would wear it because I don't really wear jeans. I can never find jeans that fit me properly. And I'm just not quite sure what pants would look good and be a high enough rise to wear with this kind of cardigan. But like always, be sure to let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it, why not? And of the pieces that I've shown you today, which do you think I should keep and which do you think I should send back? Specifically, I know I'm definitely going to keep that first dress. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The exact type of dress that I love to wear to a party or on a date. I think it's perfect. I'm conflicted about both the skirt and the cardigan. The skirt, just because I'm not 100% sure what like bodysuits I already own would look good with it, and I would hate keeping it and then having to go out and buy a new thing to wear with it. But let me know what you think would look good with it, and maybe I can try a few things. And then the cardigan, I'm just really nervous I'm never going to be able to wash it, which feels kind of inconvenient. It does say it can be hand washed, and I believe you would have to actually hand wash it, not hand wash in the laundry machine on a delicate cycle. And I just don't feel like I have time for that. So although it's very gorgeous, I'm not sure if I would be able to keep it and justify keeping it. But like I said, let me know what you like, what you don't like. And if you have any questions, like always, let me know. So happy to answer them. And we're getting very, very close to the holidays now. So I hope that you're done all your holiday shopping. Hopefully you're even done all your wrapping. I finished mine up a couple days ago. And with that, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and that I will see you next week. Bye!